Block, Hop, Perry, Cook, and Ebelair. Southeast goes with Williams, Meek, Walton, DeVoe, and Hughes. Third quarter underway. Railers trailing now only by 4.
Yeah, we need a good start to this half, Jeff. Don't let little things.
Lob play, catch off the glass and in. Yeah. Walton.
The Railers are generally the ones doing that, Jeff, and getting the lob to go. And that time, Southeast returns the favor on a play that normally the Railers do a good job of executing.
So now back to a 6-point advantage for Southeast. Cook brings it near side. Ebelair down to Gavin. Gavin backing, still backing, turns, goes past Meek, down to Hop down the lane off the glass and in.
Good job by Hoppy of cutting to the basket. They went down on the low post and double team block, and Hoppy did a good job of cutting to the basket. And one thing I love that he did is use that basket or use the bank board on a direct line right in front of the hoop. He didn't worry about laying it right over the rim. He used the bank board and converted the layup.
Minute gone by in quarter number 3. Back to that same 4-point deficit. Meek back to Williams. Down in the corner to Meek, looking for DeVoe. Instead, he'll bring it back out through Walton, and Williams.
Yeah, Southeast really patient again. Just the way they started the game. Trying to find that shot, trying to find maybe DeVoe underneath.
Walton's 3 is no good. Back rim, no. Cook flips it ahead. Can Hop catch? Hop caught it, and then he flipped it, tipped away, but back to Cook. Nice hustle by Hop to track that one down.
Man, that was 2 points, too.
Ebelair down the lane. Back to Will. 3 on the way. Missed it off the right side short. Gavin tries to save it in. Instead, he lands in the front row of the bleachers right in front of the Railers student section. Oh, that was big right there, Josh.
Yeah, that was a 3 ball that it started to look good. We had a perfect angle at it, and then it looked like it took a little curve. But we've got to find Will a little momentum for Will to get a couple shots for him to go down.
6 minutes to go in the third quarter. DeVoe on the baseline, watched by Hop, looking to go cross court, does to Hughes, tipped away, almost stolen by Cook. Southeast backs the dribble out, leading by 4 over the number 6 team in the state. Over to Walton, down low DeVoe, kicks back out to Meek. It doesn't look like Meek is going to be shooting anytime soon.
No, I don't think he really looks to shoot the basketball a whole lot. He just heard it from the crowd to shoot the basketball.
Southeast very patient, as you've talked about, around the perimeter. Williams brings the dribble back out. DeVoe will fire one up from the baseline, shot it up over everything. Rebound comes down to the Railers. Railers have the advantage. Gavin back out to Ebelair. Peyton's going to drive in. Tough take off the glass, and it spun off.
A good take by Ebelair, and kind of looked like he lost control of it as he went up and still was able to get it up on the backboard, but couldn't get it to fall.
In the corner, Hughes for 3, missed it. Rebound to Cook. Will grabs it. Surrounded by 3 Spartans. Block. Up to Perry. Over to Hop. Back on top to Will. Right side Ebelair. Ebelair thought about it, thinks about it again, spins it out. Gavin the rebound off the glass and good.
Yeah, generally, Jeff, when you take 2 or 3 tries, Ebelair didn't want to look, when he didn't want to shoot it at the beginning, he wanted to get it in the block. They didn't come out on him, so he tried to line it up again and kind of fumbled it. And usually when you break concentration and rhythm from there, you're generally not going to go in.
Hughes to DeVoe, yeah. Offensive foul. They got it to DeVoe on the baseline, but there was Gavin again to take the charge. Gavin a little slow getting up, but a little help from Ebelair and Perry, and he will come to his feet. 4:24 to go. Yeah, foul on DeVoe will be his 3rd, Josh.
DeVoe just put that left shoulder right into Gavin's stomach and chest area and probably knocked a couple breaths away from him, but good job by Gavin of staying in it. And again, the Railers tighten up that defense and sitting just back, just trailing 2 points now.
29-27, 4:15 to go. Down the lane, Hop with a left-hand layup, missed it. Just left it short.
Yeah, 2 times Railers have gotten to the basket. Ebelair was able to get to the rim, and that time Hop couldn't get it up high enough on the bankboard, and 2 opportunities missed for the Railers.
And I think the ease of getting it down the middle has prompted, we see Owsley go to the bench, the 6'9" Spartan. He'll be coming in a moment.
Yeah, he came in and he erased a few shots, but the Railers have to learn on how to to get around him.
Hughes off the glass, no good. Owsley the tip, no good. Ball loose. DeVoe gets it back, count it, and he is fouled. And I think that one's on Gavin. Foul goes on Gavin, just his second. Back to a 4-point lead. One of those games, Josh, where you get close and never can catch up and take the lead.
Well, and then the little thing there, you know, Gavin has the rebound and kind of gets it stripped away, and that time they get in and we're able to get a putback, and Gavin picks up a foul. So kind of a little double trouble for the Railers. But again, you know, it's a rebound Gavin's got to secure.
3.5 to go, 4-point lead for Southeast. Hops three, top key, off to the right, no good. Gavin with another big rebound, and a foul is going to be whistled on Southeast as Gavin was bent sort of backwards as he got a little bit of a push. That foul will go on Hughes, and for D'Angelo Hughes, that is just foul number 1 on the night.
Yeah, Gavin doing an excellent job on the offensive boards. That's really where he's done a lot of his damage is staying around there and working his tail off to get the offensive boards, and that time he keeps another possession alive for the Railers.
Hop brings the left-hand dribble between the circles, now backs it out, bounces down to Gavin. Gavin working against Johnson, still backing. Out to Hop, stutter step, tried to go down the lane, and he lost it. 2-on-2 break. Hughes against Perry. Off the glass. They're going to say no shot. They're going to say it occurred before, so nice job by Perry. He's going to commit the foul before he gets the shot up.
Yeah, I would have thought they were going to be calling that a and-one because Hughes got the layup to go, but the ref did us a little bit of a gift and gave it to us on the floor. So again, the Railers had the ball stripped away, and we've had our opportunities, Jeff. 3 straight times we've been able to at least to get to the basket and not been able to convert.
The inbound play as they lob it up to Hughes, who throws it off the glass and in. And now they've stretched it back to a 6-point advantage, 33-27. Ebler underneath to Hop. Hop lost it again. Hop looking at the official. I think he's telling the official that it might have been tipped out by Southeast. But with 2:43 to go, the Railers had cut it to 2 at 29-27. It's now back to 6 with Southeast looking to make it bigger.
Yeah, the Railers just haven't played strong in this third quarter. A couple missed opportunities at layups. We had a rebound get away from us, and last couple times down the floor, Hops dribbled the ball and led to a turnover. So the Railers have not been able to match the intensity so far that the Spartans have put out here in the third quarter.
2:20 left in the third. Southeast 33, Lincoln 27. Johnson spots from the left side for 3, in and out. DeVoe with the big rebound. 3 on the way. That's going to go in and out. Gavin high for the rebound for the Railers. And Gavin quickly into the front court. In the corner, Perry thought about the 3, didn't take it. Now he's picked up his dribble. Gavin down the lane, and a foul will be whistled on Johnson. And that'll be his third as he hand-checked Gavin trying to take it down the lane. Isaiah Bowers will check in, replacing Perry.
Yeah, good job by Perry. Isaiah checking in, who had a big spark for us in the first half, going to the offensive board, was able to put in 4 points also.
Under 2 minutes to go. Over the left side, Ebler gets by his guy. Back on top to Hop. To Gavin, top of the key. Gavin, a drive down the lane. Gavin grabbed again going down the lane. And if that's on Johnson, that may be his 4th. Let's see who the whistle's going to go against. It will be on Johnson. And so now he has 4. The team has 4.
Yeah, 4 team fouls on them. So maybe we can get in a situation again, Jeff, where fouls become free throws for the Railers. And that's been our best offense so far tonight.
1:48 to go in the third. Cook inbounds to Gavin. Railers down 6. Gavin backing. Back. Hop on the line. His foot was on the line. Jumper missed. And we're going to say going the other way. Did they get Gavin or did they get Will on that one on the rebound?
I think it was Will.
Yeah. Foul on Will Cook, and for Will, that is only his first, 3rd on the team. Ticking down to 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Hughes lost it. Oh, foul on Bowers. They're going to say they grabbed Hughes as he tried to make a move down the lane. 1:32 left in the third. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Hughes down the lane. Contact, no call. Got it to go down for Hughes.
Yeah, right down the middle of the lane through all the Railer defenders. And Hughes able to get the layup to go down.
35-27, back to an 8-point advantage. And Gavin's picked up his dribble right at the timeline, now to Peyton. Gavin's going to try and go, and a foul is going to be whistled on Walton. That'll be his first 5th team foul. Very reminiscent, that play, Josh. We spoke of Ben Brackney earlier. That was a play where we used to see Ben catch it there and try and make that move to the baseline and get to the lane.
You've got the high ball screen, and everybody wants to try and jump that high ball screen, and Gavin ends up going the other way, and it normally does work.
Foul's going to be whistled on Southeast again, as Gavin tried to get to the basket again, and that foul's going to go on Walton. That'll be his second, 6th team foul. 1:02 to go in the 3rd. That's the 6th. So from here on out, here comes the lob. Nope. Cook couldn't get it into him. 1 minute. Railers down by 8. 35-27, nearing the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it looks like Hop, they're not even guarding Hop, and he's got to either knock a 3 down or get to the basket, make something happen.
Hop in the corner, hanging on to it. Back out to Gavin. And then a foul is going to get whistled on the screen. They're going to call that one on Gavin. Now Gavin has picked up his 3rd. 5th team foul. 40 seconds left. Railers had cut it to 2, and if Southeast can score here, they can extend it back out to 10. DeVoe on the baseline. Back now to Williams. 30 seconds left. Looks like Southeast holds for 1. Down to 20 seconds. Hughes down in the corner. Stapleton fires a 3. Back rim, no. Ebelair high for the rebound. Peyton grabbed by Walton. And that'll be the 7th team foul, and Ebelair will go to the line, and Peyton was doing everything he could to keep it away from Southeast and force them to foul him.
Yeah, every possession there's a foul of some sort now, and it's just not a lot of flow to the game as Gavin's going to sit down for the last 11.5 seconds here. But some big free throws here for Hoppy, and I got a feeling the Railers are going to have to hit some free throws down the stretch, Jeff, as this has come to an 8-point deficit for the Railers. Hopefully Ebelair can knock this down to 6.
Peyton looking for his first points of the night. These would be big. Free throw up, free throw good. 11.5 seconds to go. 35-28. Second one. Got it to crawl in. 35-29. Down to 8. Almost stolen away. Tipped away. Railers come away with it. Ebelair skips it over to Perry. To Isaiah. Isaiah. Little floater. Got it to go at the buzzer.
Yeah. It's been the end of the 2nd quarter, Jeff, and the end of the 3rd quarter has given us a little spark.
Big play by the Railers. They've cut it to 4 at the end of 3. 35-31. Back with the 4th in 1 minute. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Should be an exciting 4th quarter here from Southeast High School, along with Josh Komnick and Lloyd Kirby. Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers the basketball, down 35-31. Key plays at the end of the 3rd quarter got the Railers from down 8 to quickly only down 4. Block to Ebelair, now to Cook. And the Railers have another comeback in them.
Yeah, and block
Gavin down the lane, high off the glass, won't go down, but Gavin will go to the line, and he will be shooting too. He has spent much of his evening there tonight.
Yeah, and I think Hop's got a guy on him, a sophomore in Stapleton, who he can go right by. If we can get Hoppy right at the top of the key and just say, Aaron, get to the basket for us, and basically do what he did against Lanphier when he had those 18 points in that 2nd half. We need that Aaron Hop here in the 4th quarter.
Gavin, first free throw is good. Gavin now with 17 on the night. Second one, got them both. Well, we've been here before, Josh. The Railers down big, cut it back to 2, then they stretch it back out. Now the Railers have clawed back to within 2 again.
Yeah, it's going to be on this end, Jeff. Defense and rebounding is where the Railers are going to be able to win this thing on. And lately in the comebacks that we've had, we've been pretty good in the fourth quarter on defense, and we got to do it here.
Something to remember, Gavin Block is playing with 3 fouls. Williams over on the left side. Walton's 3 in and out, no good, and there's Block again with the rebound. Gavin peeks up court but handles the dribbling, gets it into Ebelair. Ebelair now over to Cook. Cook on the right wing, down to Gavin. Gavin outside the 3-point line, brings it to top of the key, hands back to Hop.
Yeah, get right to the basket, Aaron.
Gavin looking to make a move, stopped at the free throw line. Bounce pass, and Hoppy had it go right through his hands. Great bounce pass by Gavin. And Hop, I think, was too anxious to shoot it and didn't catch it.
Yeah, you're right. I think he was getting ready to go for that reverse layup before he had caught the basketball. So good pass by Gavin. Usually Aaron's really reliable underneath that hoop, and that time the pass just got away from him.
So now Southeast again with the lead. 6.5 to go in the game. Williams has picked up his dribble. Now Hughes, and Isaiah's going to get whistled for the foul as he bumped into Hughes.
Yeah, just had a little body contact with him. Isaiah wasn't down and ready to go as Hughes was ready to go baseline, and Isaiah was a step slow.
That's the 6th on the Railers, 3rd on Isaiah.
Watch any form of lob here. They've got Owsley roaming right around that low post.
Stapleton back out to Williams. Williams on the right side to Walton, watched by Ebelair. Stapleton. Hughes looks to go baseline. Nice job by Gavin cutting off the baseline.
Yeah, Hughes super quick with off the dribble.
And then a touch foul on Aaron Hop. As physical as this game has been, and Hop just picks up his 3rd foul. Wow. But if Southeast can't make their free throws, maybe it does us a favor.
Maybe not a bad foul. Yeah, we'll see. But definitely the Railers have got to rebound if they do miss.
Southeast has only been to the line 3 times tonight. Railers have been 17. First free throw on the way is up and good. Still a 1-possession game, 36-33. 6:05 left in the 4th. Williams has 3 on the night. His 2nd free throw is on the way, and it's good as well. 37-33. Again, the Railers have not yet, once they got down, have not yet been able to tie it or take the lead. See how they can play if that could be the case. Hop gets it back from Ebelair. Cook working against Stapleton, now to Hop on the right side. Hop with the dribble, brings it top of the key, hands back to Cook. Cook hands to Gavin. Gavin will pull up. Nope, kick it over to Ebelair, back to Hop. Gavin, now to Aaron, top of the key, hands back to Gavin. Gavin spins, back to Hop. Now to Cook, 5:20 to go. Ebelair. And right now, Josh, Southeast looks like their main plan is to let Hop touch it as much as he wants, because Owsley's not going to come out on him.
No, Owsley's not even coming out, and Aaron's not even looking at the basket. So at some point, Aaron's going to have to either shoot it from long distance or that time he finds
Cook 3, no good. Rebound to Southeast.
Yeah, it was a big one. Will just not able to find a 3 tonight.
Will had a good look at it, just wouldn't go down, and now we're down to 4:50 to go. Still just a 4-point deficit for the Railers. Williams bounces over to Walton. And we've seen so far tonight, Josh, that this Southeast team can be very patient.
Yeah, they've got enough ball handlers to do it too. They've got some very quick guys that handle the ball well, and they're patient on what kind of shots they want.
Stapleton hands to Williams. Williams gets out of the double team, lob down. Instead, Isaiah's there with a steal. I don't think they ever saw Isaiah there, and he jumped up and grabbed it. So now the Railers need to take advantage of this chance. Will to Hop. Takes the 3, doesn't take. Hop hands back to Bowers. Now over to Ebelair. Halfway through the 4th, 3:50 to go. Will down the lane. High arcing
Boom.
floater is good.
Nice, right over the long arms of Owsley, who went up to try and block Cook's shot, and Cook did a finger roll way up over the top. So big hoop by Will, and a good job of getting to the basket.
Now it's back to 2, 3:35 to go. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Ebelair as Williams went to go by him. Just the second on Peyton. 8th team foul, and that will send Southeast back to the line. They'll be shooting 1 and bonus with 3:34 to go.
Yeah, and after Williams just hit a pair for the Spartans, he gets to step to the line again. So Railers need a miss here and a rebound.
Williams from the line, on the way, is good. And if it comes down to free throw shooting, you are starting to find out one of the players you don't want to foul, because I don't think he's hit anything but net on these free throws.
No, you're right. Nice release here from the free throw line for the sophomore.
38-35, 39-35 as the second one goes down. So what have the Railers got in them this trip down? Hand it to Gavin. He's going to take it straight to the basket and had it blocked away. Gavin went down hard. Blocked out of bounds. It'll just stay with the Railers. .325 to go. Will inbound. Do you try a lob play here?
Well, and if you can, you've got to watch underneath. Owsley has shown that he can block some shots. The Railers, if they get in there, they got to use your shot fakes.
Skip over to Will in the corner. 3 on the way. Left it short. Rebound down to Southeast. The basketball for the Spartans on a 4-point lead. Now the Railers extend the pressure a little bit. Hughes, and then Gavin reaches around and fouls Southeast. And for Gavin, that's number 4. Four on Gavin. Hughes will go to the line, and he will be shooting 1 and bonus. It's the 9th team foul. First free throw on the way is good. Credit Southeast. They've made all 5 of their free throws here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a free throw game too down the stretch, and you get to where you're at the spot with the Railers, and you got to force them to go to the line to try and get the ball back at some point. They've shown that they can knock them down.
6-point game, and then a foul is going to be whistled. That's going to go against Williams. That'll be his 4th, 9th team foul, and that'll send Peyton Ebelair to the line, shooting 1 and bonus. 3:01 to go, 41-35. Josh, Railers right now in a position where they can't let Southeast stretch it back out to 8 or 10 again like they did earlier.
Yeah, you're right. Just not enough time left. 3 minutes here. Peyton steps up and hits the big free throw, but Jeff, it's going to be on the other end where Southeast has shown that they're going to be patient and they can hit free throws. So the Railers have got to pull up the pressure and hopefully force a couple of either turnovers or misses.
Peyton does a nice job. He's hit 4 in a row from the line. Back to a 4-point game, 41-37. But again, remember, Gavin with 4. In the lane, Hughes with a nice move. Missed it. Owsley the rebound. Couldn't get it. Ball tipped out into the hands of Aaron Hopp. 2:40 to go. Down. Bowers gets the guy up in the air, and Isaiah, and they're going to call Isaiah for traveling.
I don't know that he moved his feet, it didn't look like.
Isaiah went like it looked like he went for the shot fake. Owsley went by, and it looked like Isaiah turned to try and kick it out. But Isaiah gets whistled 4 steps.
Yeah, I didn't think he moved his feet. It looked like he was just paused there for a minute and did a couple shot fakes, but didn't travel.
Timeout taken by Southeast with 2:35 to go. They're taking a timeout. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 2:35 to go. Railers trail by 4. Back in 30 seconds with Lincoln Railer basketball. Here Nail Salon and Reps Gym bringing you Railer basketball, bringing you this one here tonight. And Josh, 4-point game. Just you just have the feeling if they can convert on one of those turnovers, that might be enough to swing the momentum.
We've had our opportunities, especially in the third quarter. I know it's down to the wire now, but we've had our opportunities in the third quarter to make a lot of layups and possessions count.
And Isaiah's going to get whistled for his fourth foul as Hughes went down the lane and looked like he kind of put a little forearm out, but Isaiah returned the bump back, so Isaiah picks up his fourth. 10th team foul on the Railers, so Southeast will step to the line shooting 2.
Yeah, Hughes a good free throw shooter too.
First one up. No.
Should have said that before.
Keep it up.
All right.
Missed the first one. Hop will check out. Jordan Perry will check back in. Someone to fire a 3 maybe?
Yeah, we may need it too. And Hughes at the line again. He's a good free throw shooter.
On the way. That one went in.
Thought I had a 2.
Hey, we'll take the 1.
Yeah.
42-37. 5-point deficit for the Railers. Peyton hands off 2, and a blocking foul is going to get whistled. And Hop will jump right back off the bench and check back in. Foul on Hughes, only his second. But now for the 10th team foul, it'll be Gavin at the line shooting 2.
Yep, Gavin's got to step to the line and get these to go down, and the Railers still got plenty of time. 2:22 left here in the fourth.
First one, good. Hop in, Perry out. Gavin with 19 on the night. On the way. Oh, in and out. Gavin had made 13 in a row here tonight before that miss, and it's back to a 4-point deficit.
Oh, he traveled.
Hughes kicks it over to Owsley. Careful, as Peyton went up to block it, and Peyton is going to be whistled for the foul, but Peyton did a nice job of recovering because that could have been ugly the way he went over Owsley's back and looked like he was headed to the floor head first or back first. So Peyton with his third. Owsley will go to the line shooting 2. Free throw up. Free throw good. Man. Nice touch for the big guy.
Yeah, all Spartans been good free throw shooters. They've been done a good job here, especially late in the second half.
Second one good again. 6-point lead. 2 minutes left. Bowers in the corner. Back on top to Ebelair. Now to Cook. Cook hands to Bowers. Bowers hands to Gavin. Gavin looks to spin in the lane. Up and under move. Kicks it to Ebelair in the corner. Down to 1:45 left. To Hop. Hop looks to make a move. Down the lane. Off the glass, and it'll go.
There it goes, Aaron. Let's keep it going.
Timeout taken by the Railers. Just a 30, so we will keep it here. 1:40 to go in this one, Josh. 44-40. And for the first time it looked like Aaron was decisive and took it, and the result was the basket.
And confidence in going, too. It was a straight line right from the top of the key, right down in the middle of the lane, and finished with a nice left-handed layup. And that was the first time, as you said, I think hit it perfectly, decisive. He knew what he wanted to do, and he did it. Several of the last several possessions before, Aaron's been just a passer out there.
1:40 to go. 44-40, Southeast with the lead. Southeast, Josh, all their points so far in this quarter have come from the free throw line.
Yeah, I would not disagree with that, Jeff. They've done a good job, and the Railers have been fouling. We've got to play sound defense here, Jeff. A lot of time left, 1:40 here. Don't have to foul early. Only down 4.
Work it into the front court. They do to Hughes. Hughes almost lost it. Now back out to Walton. Walton sees the lane opens up, gets it to Stapleton. Stapleton to Hughes in the lane. Has it blocked away by Gavin. So after all the blocks that Southeast has come up with, Gavin with a big block that time down. Gavin down the lane, off the glass to Bowers. Nice. Is good.
Yeah, that time Gavin drove right down the middle of the lane, and Owsley had to come over and help and kicked it down to Bowers on the bottom. and Bowers was able to put a layup in. So another good possession for the Railers, and I think now, Jeff, Southeast has got themselves into a little bit of they're bringing it back out, as we've seen several teams lately, as the Railers have been down here the last couple of games, but they've kind of called off the dogs a little too early and been a little passive. That's not Southeast. They're aggressive and they go to the hoop, and again, they're making too many passes, and then the Railers come up with the big block shot by Gavin.
Yep, after that basket by Bowers, Railers take a timeout. 44-42. Well, you know, we've talked about, Josh, the last time the Railers led in this one, they were up 6-4. Ever since then, it's been all Southeast, but I'll take one more lead if it's the one at the end of the game.
Yeah, you're right. If we can find some way to pull this out again, they've kind of been the fourth quarter guys the last several games. So another stop here, guys. 1:16 left, just down 2, 44-42.
And I have a feeling we're going to have to do the rest of this game from our feet. Southeast looking to inbound. They get it in to Hughes. Hughes being watched by Ebler. Now into the front court. Over to Walton. Approaching a minute. 1 minute left in this one. Stapleton looks to drive to Hughes. Back out to Walton. Now to Williams at the timeline.
Yeah, at what point in the game do you commit that foul and try and give it up if you don't get the steal?
Williams just dribbling around. Now he's picked up his dribble at the timeline to Hughes, top of the key. Ebler almost with the steal, down to 40 seconds.
A foul.
Oh, it's thrown right into the hands of Aaron Hopp. Hopp right in the way with the interception. Ebler hands to Gavin. Gavin, and a foul is going to be whistled. That's going to go against Williams. And not only does Gavin go to the line for a chance to tie, Williams has fouled out.
Nice. All right, let's hit 2 free throws here, Jeff, and see if we can come up with another steal. It's been
they're saying it's his 4th. I have it for his 5th.
I believe you. And we've got Mr. Block down there on the book for the Railers.
Gavin, well, the important thing is getting to the line and hitting free throws. 32.8 to go. Gavin makes the first. Gavin for a chance to tie. On the way. Oh, it crawled and stayed in.
All right, Railers, get another stop here. Come on, defense.
44-44, under 30 seconds. Walton. And the blocking foul is going to be whistled on Will Cook as Walton looked to make a move and got a little bump from Will. Will his second, and it'll be 2 free throws for Isaiah Walton, the 6'2 sophomore.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. You know, I don't know if that's been a foul all game, but let's hope let's hope for a miss here from Walton, and the Railers get a board.
Walton will have 2. 7 points on the night. First free throw in and out.
Railers got to box out, Jeff. Box out and rebound. And you'll see if Coach will keep the play going or call a timeout and run something from where he knows he's got a play set up for.
Second one. That one goes down. 1 point lead for Southeast, 45-44. Railers into the front court. Ebler got run over by Hughes as they were a little too close. And Peyton was just going to do that handoff to Gavin. And so Peyton gets run over by Hughes. And now Ebler goes to the line. And he will be shooting 2. The first one a chance to tie with 16.3 seconds.
Yeah, use your legs, Peyton. Get it over the front of the rim. Good arc here.
First one by Peyton is going to spin off. Need this one. On the way. It crawled off, no good. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Cook. And then we've got a little extracurricular activity down in the corner. Both free throws missed. Foul on Will Cook. Going to the line will be Walton for 2 shots. But here's the thing. if he makes both of them, it's still just a one-possession game.
Right, and Walton was at the line the last possession, went 1 of 2, so the Railers got to be ready to rebound on this second one.
First free throw from Walton is on the way, and it is good. I don't want to say anything, but when they beat Glenwood, the score was 47-44. He makes this free throw, Southeast will lead 47-44. Second one, made it 47-44. Timeout taken by Southeast. We will keep it here and talk about the last 15 seconds, Josh. 47-44. Obviously the Railers, is there enough time to get that quick 2, or do you need to automatically look for a 3?
Yeah, I think you got to go for the 3. 15 seconds left. You take a 3 and give yourself a chance to rebound if you do miss. So hopefully you can. Hopefully you get the shot to go down. But Coach or Jeff, who do you dial it up for? Really, none of the Railers have shot it from very well from 3 at all tonight, and you got to go to your number 1 play. One that you run the most, one that you have the most confident in, and one that you have the most confident in the shooter.
Railers have 2 threes tonight. 1 from Bowers, 1 from Perry.
Yeah, and that's not typical of the Railers. Generally this is a pretty good shooting gym.
Now, something you always talk about, if you're Southeast, you come out and foul the Railers.
Boy, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, if you're Coach Thomas and that's the thing you believe in, go ahead and do it. I wouldn't do it as poorly as the Railers have shot tonight. I think I'd let them try another 3.
Well, here we go. 15 seconds to go. Railers with the basketball. Ebelair will inbound. Gets it into Gavin, and Gavin slipped and fell, and he traveled. Gavin hit a slick spot as he looked to turn the corner, and Gavin went down and traveled. .4 to go. The Railers are going to foul. Throw it way into the backcourt. They throw it to Williams, still trying to foul, and Ebelair is going to get whistled to send Williams to the line for 2 with 10.3 to go. .47-44. First one from Williams is up, and it crawled all around the rim and went down. 48-44. 10.3. Second one, that one good as well. Now a 5-point lead. Quickly, Cook fires up a 3, left it short. Ball comes down to Owsley, and this one is going to end with Southeast knocking off the Railers. Final score of 49-44. The Railers fall to 24-5 on the season, 13-4 in the conference. Southeast improves to 14-11, 10-7 in Central State 8 play. And the championship of the Central State 8 will be decided on Friday night at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Again, the final score, Southeast 49, Lincoln 44. Back with the postgame show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball. Railers again fall 49-44 to Southeast. And the Railers' next contest will be Friday night at home against Chatham-Glenwood. Coach Alexander, join us. Coach, thanks for joining us. A tough one here for the Railers. Got down by as many as 10 on a couple of occasions, finally got back at the end, tied it at 44, and things just didn't go the way the Railers needed to tonight. Southeast hit their free throws in the fourth quarter, but just a bad night to have a bad night.
Well, we didn't shoot the ball like we normally do, but give them credit. They defended, and we had trouble getting the paint with the big guy in the middle, and then we we had opportunities, we didn't convert, and it may be good for our guys, because hopefully it'll open their eyes up to where we got to be sharp in practice to carry over to here. We haven't been very sharp in our workouts lately, and tonight showed. But we played hard. Kids played hard. They worked at it. We closed to within and finally tied it, and then we have some things that I think we fouled them and even tied, and we shouldn't have. We got to play better than that. We got to play smarter than that, and let them play it out. But we come down, we missed free throws. We had a wide open layup that went off our hands, and to me that's just not ready to play. And but they're playing very well. You knew they would be. You knew he would get them playing at the end of the year, and they're going to be a tough out.
Yeah, Coach, you talked about our opportunities. Had several layups, I think, to start the third quarter or early in the third quarter, and then Hoppy got loose, and Cook kind of overled him on a pass that was an easy layup, and Gavin gave Hoppy an easy score down on the baseline and just dribbled off his hands. And I think, as you said it, we've been flirting with this game for several games now, three games, and we've been lucky enough, I think, to make some plays and come down the stretch and enough to win, but you don't do it on a night on the road, becomes even tougher. So as you said, maybe this is a good loss for our guys right now.
Well, it's bad to have one here at the end of the year when you're trying to get yourself focused and ready to play moving into the regional next week, but hopefully we can come out and have a good couple days, because we could end up Friday night. We're playing a very good basketball team, and they're very well coached, they're disciplined, they got great players, and I think the only thing that's a difference in that game, I hope, is having a home court advantage.
Coach, the amount of fouls tonight, and the Railers are very much a team that likes to run offensive sets that sometimes will run 45, 50 seconds, even a minute. But with the amount of fouls that were called tonight on both sides, it's just very hard for a team like the Railers to get a good rhythm and feel. And it seemed like it showed when it just really didn't seem like even shooters were ready, and it just one of those nights.
Yeah, again, they were aggressive, and they made us do things that we're not accustomed to. They defended, they were physical. We couldn't find an open shot. We didn't hit them when we found them, and I think we might have made 2 threes. I don't think we hit one in the second half.
Nope.
And we're not going to win if we can't run our offense to find some threes.
Yeah, Coach, and I think as far as the offense goes, but turning to the defense is I think where maybe our biggest question would be is when they were able to shoot the three from the perimeter and then to get it in the middle to Hughes, and of course they got the big guy Owsley underneath, posed a lot of problem for us. But this is the type of teams you're going to see in the regional with Eisenhower and MacArthur, and even if we're lucky enough to get by either Mount Zion or Paris, teams that are very similar to Southeast.
Well, they done a nice job, and they gave us a lot of problems getting the ball inside. But we also played so wide because of the shooters that they have, and we were going to take away the three and let them have some things inside before we let them, hit the three. You can only cover so much, and they've got all shooters sitting on the perimeter, so they shot their free throws very well, and basically, if they don't shoot free throws, they don't win the game.
Well, Coach, the Railers held Southeast to no field goals in the fourth quarter, but like you said, they finished making all but 2 of their free throws in the fourth quarter, finishing 14 of 16 from the line. So, as you said, games are won and lost, and tonight Southeast had their opportunity at the line, and they certainly took advantage of it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fouls called, and, it was a game that, you had to make plays. A low possession game, you can't fumble the opportunities that we had to score.
Yep, and Friday night, I guess one good thing is you don't have much turnaround, and you're everything for the marbles in the conference is Friday night. Of course, senior night, fan appreciation night after the game. We're going to need Railer Nation to show out, and the guys are going to have to give Railer Nation something to cheer about too.
Yeah, no doubt. We have a hard time. I think last time we played down at Chatham. It was an excellent game by both teams. I think there was only something like 7 or 8 turnovers between the two teams, and it was a low-scoring game, but it was a great game. There was a lot of excitement and things, and it's going to be one of those again. They play great defense, and right now I'm really concerned about our defense. So they got a great player in Cole Harper, who's really had an outstanding year, and they've got shooters on the perimeter. They can guard. That's a team that will be in the sectional. You can bet a lot of money on them that they'll win their regional.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for coming up and joining us here after this one. A tough one at Southeast, but a chance, as Josh said, to get right back on and get a win. And regular season finale is here on Friday night. Central State 8 title on the line. But probably more importantly for you is seeing a turnaround as we head into postseason play, because games like this will not equal a long stay for the Railers in postseason.
Exactly, and we got to be prepared, and they done a great job on us, and give them credit. They're very well coached and disciplined and got great players. All
right, Coach, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back at home on Friday night.
Okay, thank you.
Railers fall 49-44. We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Reps Gym, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Future Stars and Impact Studio Cheerleading and Tumbling, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, TCC Verizon Wireless, Timbercrest Veterinary Services, Blades Hair and Nail Salon LLC, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Brow Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln College, Big R, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Plute Heating and Cooling, St. Clair's Manor, BB Milling Company, Eaton Corporation, Citizens for Wanda Lee Ross for Ward 3 Alderman for the City of Lincoln, H&R Block in Lincoln and Monticello, Jane's Hair Salon, Brainerd Landings Apartments, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and by Dr. Betsy Ulrich, Sugar Creek Orthodontics.